Boom! Back in full effect once again. Saturday
What's up?
nights will
What's
never
up?
be the
What's up?
same. That's right.
What's up,
Continuing
everybody?
on Media Room 360's weekend programming, man, where we got it on weekends on lock. Again, thank you guys for checking us out. This is 2Gs, 2 generations of thoughts, 2 generations of people, 2 generations of cool looking dudes. Yellow guys are taking over on Saturdays.
You already know.
Let that be the word. Light skinned brother take over.
Especially when the sun out.
Yeah, exactly. I see you comparing yourself to the sun. All right. Okay, the sun's lighter. All right, but let's see. Again, thanks you guys for listening and checking us out on Saturdays, and we'll be here for you every Saturday, 8:00. We've been actually off the last couple of Saturdays, and just to keep it 100, it's Darius's fault.
It is my fault. I don't know. So it's been hectic. I just got back to Texas. It's been a hectic couple weekends. I'm not even gonna lie. So I don't know to the. I don't know. I ain't
The younger generation. No, it's not really his fault. It's just things happen, and we keep it rolling. But again, thank you guys for tuning in with us on Media Room 360 right here. And the day before Mother's Day, the pressure is on. Okay, the pressure is on for everybody out there to do something big for Mother's Day. So with that being said, Mr. D, have you done your Mother's Day due diligence?
Yes, we actually are. My brother and I, we're gonna take our mom out to some fancy restaurant in Frisco. So we're gonna get all dressed up and treat her to dinner. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be nice. I got a little present for her too. So. And
okay, good.
2 cents too. Don't look out for your mom and think about your sister who's a mom or your cousin or grandma.
No.
All of them.
No.
Look out for all of them, but make sure you keep the main one good.
No. We don't do that. We don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe for the whole thing. No. That gets limited with me. On the real, it's Okay. Well, most of the moms in my life that I know, because I have 3 older sisters, and they all have families, and then I have my mom, and then I got my wife, and then I got friends.
Right.
Some tiers just get a call,
or a card, maybe a card.
No.
Not
card
even a card.
special, not even a card. Some tiers. You got tiers. Some tiers just get a call, and then some people just get a text and like Happy Mother's Day.
Right.
That's good. I'm thinking about you. Happy Mother's Day. Like all my sisters get a call. I don't give them gifts. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I give them a call and just say, hey, Happy Mother's Day. They aren't my mom, but they're moms. So I don't break them off like that. I just give them a call and say, hey sis, what's going on? Happy Mother's Day. How you doing? Yada yada yada. But the wife and the mom are the only one who gets gifts. Am I wrong out there?
No.
Listening in Media Room 360 land? Is anybody out there on Team Action? Just the mom and the wife get the gifts. Everybody else gets a phone call. Now, if you agree or disagree, you can go ahead and put your comments in if you're checking us out and let me know. But so do you limit it, or do you get everybody on the totem pole a gift?
No, I would just limit it. Like I might treat the girl out Treat her to something, and then yeah. Other than that, though, yeah, you're right. I feel you on that. They just get a call. You know, I might get my sister-in-law like a card or something. But no, yeah, I feel you with the gifts. Though. Only limited ones.
Yeah. I got to cut that down. Well, because you know what? Because I don't fall into the trap, and holidays are a
Right.
trap. They're a pressure
Mm-hmm.
trap for most people. They are, because you know it's like, oh, I gotta get something. I gotta get a gift. I gotta
Right.
get this. Gotta get that. And the good thing about my wife is she is probably the most intelligent, lovely,
Right.
sexiest woman I've ever met in my life. And she's so simplistic, though. She likes the simple things.
So that
You know,
can be
not
hard
not
sometimes.
well, no, not that she doesn't like the nice things. You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
can get her a Louis bag, a Chanel bag, or I can get her
Mm-hmm.
some fancy jewelry. You know, and then, but she just likes, like, if I got her a card and some flowers, she would that
Okay.
would be just as much as a bag. You know what I'm saying? So she's not into all the big
Right.
stuff. She's into the little things. So I try to do a lot of
Okay.
little. I try to do a lot of little things today in preparation, getting ready for tomorrow. But you know,
Right.
some women are like that. Some women want the big gifts and
Yeah.
big
Someone
stuff
want
like
jewelry,
that.
jewelry every holiday. Like, nah. See, every holiday is different too. You Valentine's compared to your birthday. You know, you gotta. The gift level is different on those days, so you can't
Yeah,
go all out.
yeah, yeah,
So.
yeah. No. I trust me. I limit mine.
Hmm.
I don't fall. I don't fall into the traps of the holiday. But it is hard for me, though. And I've been
Okay.
married almost 20 years, and it still gets
Okay.
difficult. It still gets difficult for me to try to figure out, you know, like what my wife wants or needs. But I don't do certain things. What's up, Kathy? I always love Kathy. You are such a soldier, sweetie. I appreciate you
Right.
checking in right now. Yeah. Yeah, like, but I don't get into like the clothing and stuff like that, because me and my wife's styles are two totally different things. I used to buy her like a lot of shoes, a lot of
Right.
clothes and stuff like that. And one time, I bought her a pair of shoes. It took her almost a year to put them on. They were just sitting in the closet.
Sitting in the box.
Yeah, they're just sitting in the box. And I'm like, oh man, my style must suck. Because I mean, she didn't know. But when she rocked them, she loved them. But
Were they like tennis
our
shoes or like fancy shoes?
yeah. No, nobody like tennis shoes, just regular tennis shoes. But see, like again, our
Okay.
styles are so different. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, because I'll pick out something, like even when we go shopping together, I'll pick out something. I'll be like, hey, you like that? Because I'll get ready to buy something for her. I'll be like, yo, I'll get you those shoes right there. I
Right.
love the shoes. She'll be like, those are ugly. But to me, they hot.
Right.
I'm like,
It's always fucking shopping with them, man.
yeah. To me, they hot, and I'm like, she's like, I don't like those. So I mean, I stopped getting into buying the clothes and the shoes and stuff like that. So I get like
Mm-hmm.
jewelry or perfume, just regular everyday guy kind of gifts. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, I rocked out a little bit this Mother's Day. Got her some, I think, some cool things that I think she'll like. I hope she'll like. And then I got my mom something really cool that we came in together on. Me and my wife, we were like, because my mom, I mean, that's the hardest.
No, for real, I hear you on that one.
That's the hardest.
No, I hear you.
Like I have
It's
no
just to
clue.
get my mom out to eat. We have to pull her hair just to go out to eat, man. They
Yeah.
don't want nothing.
Yeah, I'm like, I have no clue. None whatsoever, like what my mom wants to get. I'm like, I have no idea. And you know, I'm calling around to my brothers and sisters. I'm like, hey, yo, what are you getting,
Right.
mom? What are we gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yada yada yada. And it's like that is, to me, is like the hardest.
Nah,
Trying to get her a gift. So I'm like, okay, I'll keep searching on that one. But we finally,
Right.
my wife and I finally came up with a really cool gift for her. So we're actually going to send that off, or we're getting it done now. So it's going to take some time to get done, but it won't be there exactly on Mother's Day. But I'll let her know. But I'll call her and talk to my mom tomorrow about that. But
There you go.
yeah, so she's the toughest. But fellas out there, it's hard, but again, you don't want to miss out on this day. You don't want to miss out on Mother's Day, and yeah, that'd be a huge mistake. So make sure you do something. Whether you go out to dinner, whether you cook, card, flowers, always a good thing. And as a matter of fact, on the show today, at the end of the show, we're going to do the top 5 things that you might want to get your mom, or at least think about getting your mom on a Mother's Day. So the top 5 gifts that you think, or we think that you should get your mom. But well, according to the website that we're going to check out, you should be getting your mom these things, or at least get her something.
Something.
Something beyond a phone call. Now, see, because mom and wife aren't on that tier. Again, there are tiers to this. So you don't have to get everybody a gift. And I don't feel bad about that. Do you feel? Do you feel bad about that?
No, because I think you're right on the tiers. Like, your mom is the one that birthed you, so you got at least more than a phone call. But if you're a significant other, then yeah, your sister, everybody else gets a call. So no, I feel you on that 100%.
Yeah, and not even a long call.
Yeah, just like, hey, happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. And I love when I call people in that situation, I always put it on them. Like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to take too much of the time. I know you're busy.
Right.
I put it on them. Yeah, like I'll be more than the last like 2 seconds, and I'm like, I put it on them. Like, I know you're busy, but so I'm not gonna take too much of your time. I just called to say Happy Mother's Day. I'm gonna let you go now.
I'm gonna let you go. Get back to what you was doing.
Just do it, yeah. Yes, yeah. That's how you do that, people. You put it on them. Okay, you're like, hey, I know you're busy. Not. I want this thing to last 2 seconds.
Right.
It's like make them like, oh, and then if they come back and say no, I'm not busy, be like, oh, okay, well, I am. No, just
yeah, I was about to say, I got to do something else doing.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of something right now though, but I just wanted to call and tell you Happy Mother's Day. So, yeah.
Nah, you like that sometimes though.
Yeah, I want to interrupt my day. Nah, I mean, it is an important day, so again, take some time out, but make it do what it do. So we got a lot for today's show on 2Gs on Saturday night. We're going to get into also the Drake situation, and I talked to D earlier about this, and he was like, "I had no clue." I mean, this is all over.
It's crazy because Drake is one of my favorite artists. So it's like, I really don't listen to the radio either. So, that's usually probably where I would heard it. But yeah, I had no clue at all. Because I know his baby, he just, put to the world, he had a child and his baby mama and stuff. But yeah, I didn't know any of this.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, man. That story blew up the internet this past week. We had the Drake situation where he broke up a marriage. And we were saying allegedly at first, but Drake has come out and has put some words to it. So we're going to talk about that. And coming up next, though, we're going to get into Floyd Mayweather and the Jake Paul. Their fight is coming up in June. But it seems like they had a little bit of ruckus before the fight, pre-fight activity, so to say. So we are definitely going to get into that and talk about that. And you guys keep it right there because we're going to get in that coming up next on 2Gs right here on Media Room 360. We'll be back in a minute.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean from Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. Dog, Straight Outta Rehab was a song that I made when I came straight out of rehab.
Straight out of rehab.
Straight out of rehab, a crazy alcoholic named Michael.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
And I remember that, the producer didn't know if he wanted to play it because I guess it was too transparent. But my thing was I was gone for like 2 months, and they kept saying I was on vacation. I was like, damn, Howard Stern don't go on a 2-month vacation.
So you was 2 months off of the radio, you were gone, and then you popped back up.
Yeah, and Dee, the host of the show, was like, Michael Sean's on vacation. And I was like, I had to giggle at that. There was some type of law they couldn't say I was in it was some ridiculous human resource was saying something they couldn't say I was in rehab. And I was like, but I'm saying I'm telling you, you can say it. Like, you can say I'm in rehab. So that was the basis. Like when I was in rehab, I was writing that after I got over, being in rehab. Like when I got comfortable.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, your escape from reality, right here on Free Agent Radio.
All right. And man, can I just tell you though, if you have not been waking up to Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends every morning, man, you have been seriously missing out. They have been killing it all week long, even before that. Mike Sean, Jay Black, DJ Cam, Sexy Mo. Man, I mean, they had Johnny Gill in this week. Let's see. They had Petey. Man, they had I can't think of the comedians. They had so many comedians on this week.
Oh yeah,
I mean, just people, everybody's recognizing. Man, the show is just on fire, rolling, and they are just killing it in the morning time. So make sure you download their app, Free Agent Radio, or our app, Media Room 360. Catch them Monday mornings. Starting it off for you once again, and Michael Sean and the Legends. Make sure you check that out, man. It's just such a good show in the morning time. It's so much fun. All right, so you got your 2 G's right here with your man Action and my dude right over there, or that side. I go this way, that way. There we go.
You got it. There you go.
Yeah. Big Darius, and we represent 2 generations of thought right here, and we like to come together and just put our minds together and talk about situations that are going on here, but just from a light-skinned guy perspective, because a light-skinned perspective is way different. All right, so let me just say you that. Yeah, we gotta live in a different world. So this is like, we should have called us 2 light-skinned brothers, but we went with 2 G's. So
hey, we're coming back. 2021.
Yeah, we on our way back, man. We on our way back. It's coming around. We'll be back in style once again. let another Shamar Moore come out. We'll be all right.
Oh man, right.
Anyway, all right. So let's get into this. All right. So Floyd Mayweather, he's got a fight coming up pretty soon against this guy Jake Paul, and he's coming out of retirement to do the fight. And they do all the press stuff before the fight, and they got to get together and talk and all this other stuff. So this situation went down when they got together to kind of like promote the fight coming up in June, and we just gonna roll the tape, and then we'll talk about it on the other side and about our thoughts and what happened at this situation. So our super producer right there, go ahead, roll that, and then we'll talk about our thoughts on the other side. So we can't hear what's going on, but for the sound. But what happened was they were talking, and Floyd was talking to Jake, and then all of a sudden Jake snatched his hat and then started running around after he snatched his hat and started talking about, yo, I got your hat. I'm like, what?
So first, can I ask you a question? What do you think Jake Paul as a fighter, like just as a fighter in general, like what do you think? Because he just started fighting people, and this will be like his first real fight with some name recognition behind it. He fought like other celebrities, but this one is. So what do you think of him as a fighter?
Well, I don't think of him as a fighter because again, he's not nobody.
Right.
He's trying to come up off Floyd Mayweather's name, and it's an exhibition fight. Floyd took the fight. I feel sorry for him actually because Floyd's gonna murder this dude in the ring.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then he's gonna really punish him for that whole hat situation. But when you have stuff like that, you gotta try to pump it up. But you know what? I think it was staged. I mean, I say it was staged. That whole hat situation. Of course, because it's a simple fact that nobody really got it. Right. Nobody got that smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because Floyd Mayweather is worth what, like $389 gazillion billion
at least.
Yeah. So, and then he's got all kind of security around him, the whole 9 yards. And then you got this white dude you supposed to get ready to fight snatches your hat. Nobody caught that smoke.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody really caught that smoke. So it's like, I don't know, like that's either a bad thing for Floyd's security or
it definitely
just
look bad on somebody.
Yeah, look bad on somebody.
Yeah, because that's the first time I've ever seen that. They'll usually get close and somebody might push them or something. I've never seen somebody's hat get stolen like that.
Yeah, I mean, he just yanked his hat off. I mean, like again, like somebody at that point is, yeah, he can uppercut him, Kathy. He sure can. He gonna do something to him. He gonna punish him. But I mean, it's like in that situation, doing that again, nobody caught that smoke. That's why I said stage. And then if you ever watch that movie, Ali with Will Smith.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's a good example of that in the movie where Ali is fighting somebody, and then they in the car talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Talking together like, "Hey, I'm gonna help you out, and I'm gonna do this fight." So I mean, I'm not saying that Floyd and this guy are friends, but somebody had to come up with that idea. Like, "Hey, you know what? While we talking, I'm gonna snatch your hat." Don't have your security. Don't have your security beat my ass.
Right. Because at the end of the day, it's all about money anyway. Because Floyd becoming a retirement.
Well, they trying to promote the fight.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, that's all it is about. It's just they want to promote it as much as they can, and everybody knows what Floyd's gonna do to that man.
Yeah. They trying to promote fights. So it's not like they're serious in what's going on. And I'm sure Fight Night is going to be serious, but right now it's all all hype. They just trying to get down and trying to sell some tickets and trying to see this whole situation all the way through. Because again, I don't know about you. I'm not even worth that much. If somebody snatches my hat, they catching some smoke, dog.
At least. Live television too. Oh yeah.
Man.
That's why he's wearing the hat.
Yeah. I'm like, come on, man. You just not gonna run up and just snatch my hat and then while we in the middle of a conversation and then be like a kid. Look at it. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Kathy. It looked corny on stage, right? Because it did. Because it's like they talking, all of a sudden he snatched his hat. And again, I don't know. I don't know if it was staged or not staged. I just know that's the type of stuff that they do to promote this kind of fight. Now, I want to see the fight, though. I really do want to see the fight. Now, what's up, David? How you feeling? It's like, I want to see Floyd just knock him out, though. I mean, not knock him out right away. I want to see punish him.
That's not even how Floyd game is. Floyd, he can play with you. He's not one to. He's not like Mike Tyson where he's just gonna come out and hit you with the one. He a defensive fighter, so he'll play with him. And then when Jake get tired, that's when he gonna get him. I don't think Jake can last as long as Floyd can.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want him to knock him out right away. I want him to punish this dude, so that way he could be like, man, I'm just in the wrong career. Like I
switch career.
yeah, like I need to rethink this whole boxing thing all over again. You know what I mean? It's like that's how I want him to beat his butt, like that. Yeah. What do you think, Dave? What do you think about the fight, Dave? Like, did you see the situation we're talking about when Paul snatched his hat and just kind of like started running around like a little girl? And they're supposed to be fighting. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be fighting. He goes because like if he really wanted it though, he would snatch the hat and just stayed right there, right?
Yeah, that's what he took off with it. He
took off like a little girl. Like he snatched it and started running. Like, come on, man, you're supposed to be fighting this dude.
That's what I'm
saying.
Like
you should have snatched the hat and just stood right there. Like, what you gonna do? He snatched the hat and started running. So it's not a good sign. Yeah. That's when you snatch the hat and you run and you're supposed to be fighting the guy. That's not a good sign.
Not at all. But I think it's gonna be interesting. I think, again, I don't think he's gonna get him first round. I think he'll get him probably when he gets to that 6th, 7th. I think that's when he gonna creep up on him.
Let's see. White boy got a tight booty with some muscles too. Let me say that and pause because Kathy got me reading her. White boy, tight booty with muscles. But Floyd can't sleep on that long reach and power the guy might have. No, but I don't think he's sleeping on it. I don't think Floyd's worried though, because dude don't box. Floyd is a master. He's the greatest of all time. One of the greatest of all time. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
One of the greatest of all time. So, and this guy's just starting. Not saying that anybody can get knocked out. We know that for a fact. But
that's true.
I don't think Floyd is worried like 1 inch about this dude or what he could do. Because Floyd knows the boxing game so well that I think once they step into the ring, I think dude is going to be way more scared than Floyd's going to be. like he's going to be.
Yeah, I don't think Floyd's scared. I think
Yeah, you there? Oh, we just lost D. Yeah, I don't think Floyd is going to be nervous about this situation at all. So, that's how it goes on that one right there. So we'll see. Again, the fight is coming up on June the 6th, I believe is the date for that. It's going to be pay-per-view. If you want to pay for that cash to see this ass whooping, you're more than welcome to. I'll probably drop some money for that one. I don't do a lot of pay-per-view, but I definitely probably will pay for that one right there. All right, and coming up next on 2Gs, the Drake situation. Drake broke up a 8-year engagement over some sex, some cheating, some unfaithfulness, some booty call. We will definitely get into that and talk about that, and that's all coming up next. We'll be back in a minute. Hopefully we have Darius back when we get back. It's 2Gs on Media Room 360. We'll be back in a minute.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.
You eat bacon entirely too much, though.
Every day. That's my brother's choice. I can't go. I need my bacon.
Don't even ask me about smoking a black and mild. You eating bacon, dog.
every
Like
day, every morning.
I was on the phone with Jay Black, and this dude is like, "Yo, they fighting at the Checkers or whatever fast food place, and they were fighting." And he was like, "Yeah, but they ain't putting no bacon on my burger. I gotta go back and
So Cam. So actually, this was yesterday or the day before.
2 days ago."
So I went to Checkers. Anytime
Mm-hmm.
I live in the suburbs now outside of Philly, no Checkers. So anytime I go to visit family or friends,
Right.
I gotta hit Checkers up. I love Checkers, bacon, cheeseburger, fries. So I go in there and I walk in and they hollering at each other. The girl leaving, telling me, "Yeah, you always trying to ish and have sex with everybody in here." So the girl, I guess, quit. She must have quit because the way she was screaming and hollering and cussing everybody out. So she leave. And as she holding the door open leaving, I walk on in. I gotta get my bacon cheeseburger. So the girl said, "I apologize for all that. Stuff just went crazy." So I order my food. Bam, food comes. As I'm leaving, before that, the girl hollers, "When I come back, it's going to be a homicide up in here. Y'all think I'm playing?" So I knew I had a window before the homicide happened. I could get my food.
He gonna risk his life for the bacon.
For the bacon.
And then be out. I knew I had a window because she was still, whoever she was talking to, setting up the homicide. They wasn't here yet. So I said, "Let me hurry up and get my order in." So the girl apologized. I get my order. And then as I leave to go to the car, I sit in my car and take that first bite and notice there's no bacon on it.
Oh,
And it was at that point I said, "How much time do I have left on this hourglass
To go back and get the bacon?"
So what do you think I did? I went back.
got the bacon.
But this is what's crazy. As I go back in, the cashier is no longer there. She's fighting another girl in the back, and they going through the back room, leaving. So the cook come up and apologize to me. "Hey, sorry." I said, "My G, I just need a bacon on my burger, but I don't want to give this back to you because I'm greedy, so I want to keep this one. So I need you to make me another one with bacon, and I'm good." So now I'm looking at the two girls fighting in the back. I know the homicide on the way, and I just want my bacon. So the dude hurry up and make the burger, and he gave me a slushie for the inconvenience. So I was like, "Oh, I got
just add the icing on the death. Add the icing, yo. With this bacon, let me get you a slushie with 6,000 grams of sugar."
Yo, I knew I had a window, so I got all my stuff, and I hightailed it out. I said, "I don't know what's gonna happen. What's next?" But then when he had 2 employees left that was still working, I needed my bacon. That's funny, Mike. Yeah, that was a true story that literally just happened. I didn't see anything on the news about the homicide, so I don't know
if she came back, right?
But he knew there was potential that a homicide was going, and he's like, "You know what? I will risk my life to risk my life. Like, I will risk my life to get this bacon on my. So I'm gonna risk my life twice. I'm gonna risk my life."
"You always trying to ish and have sex with everybody up in here, and F you," and the dude, he hollered back, "Whatever, ho." And I'm like, "Yo, I just want my food." Like,
Do y'all have any bacon in there? Before y'all continue, do y'all have any bacon anywhere? Hey, I'll put it on my burger myself. Can y'all just show me where the bacon is?
That's a true story. The hood, Philly, and Checkers.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.
Hey, there we go. He's back.
iPhones, man. You can't live with them. You can't live without them, man.
The sequel. There it is. All right, cool. Hey, welcome back to 2Gs. 2 different perspectives, 2 different generations, 2 different thoughts, and we like to bring them together every Saturday night, 8:00 Central, right here on Media Room 360. Thank you guys for everybody that's joined us. Make sure you like and share the page. Make sure you always comment and be a part of the conversation, because we definitely can't do it without you guys. All right, and appreciate you guys checking us out. Don't forget Media Room 360. The app is free. You can download that right now. And you can also download the Free Agent Radio app and check out Michael Sean and Takeover Legends Monday morning. You can listen to them on that and watch them right here. Media Room 360, Roku TV, YouTube, all the other major platforms. And shout out Twitch. I just got on Twitch.
You got on Twitch? You just got on Twitch? You know,
just
I
got
not
on
got on Twitch. And I play
you
games,
haven't got on Twitch?
Xbox and all that, and I've not got on Twitch yet. I'll watch it.
Yeah,
I just haven't signed up for it.
Okay, yeah. Well, a friend of mine who's a DJ was doing a set last night on Twitch, and he hit me up on my DM and was like, "Man, yo, check me out on Twitch." And so I was like, okay, no problem. And then I realized I didn't have that app. So I was like, okay, let me go download the app. So now I am officially on Twitch. So I probably won't use it again. No.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
I'll never use it again.
That's why
No, I will though, because I am a gamer though. And see, we're gonna talk about that one time. I am a gamer. So I definitely can see some use of Twitch in my life. But anyway, again, you guys, thank you guys for
Xbox PS4 or PS4.
I'm a PS person. I've always been PS. Can't do the Xbox, man. Can't do the Xbox. See, the Xbox is for your generation. See, I can't do
PS2 though. I like the PS2 better than like the original Xbox, but I think I'm gonna get the PS5 though, to be honest with you. So I'm over here cracking on it, but I think I might get the PS5.
Yeah, man. I mean, I would say I'm gonna get the PS5, but I'm cheap.
Yeah.
And I just got the PS4 like when the pandemic started.
Right. Okay.
Like because I was like, okay, I'm seriously like a week after like everything started shutting down, and the world was going like crazy, and everybody was like, okay, what are we gonna do? What's gonna happen? I was like, I'm gonna get me a PS. I'm gonna get the PS4. So because if I'm gonna be on lockdown with two teenage girls, we're gonna have a lot of gaming time. So I was like, I got the PS4, a bunch of games, and then now nobody plays it.
What games you got?
I'm a sports person. So I got all the sports games. I love all the sports games. I'm a sports person, so I got all the sports games. But then I like some of the role-playing games too. So I'm not a first-person kind of player though. I hate first-person playing.
Okay, so you don't like GTA or like Red Dead Redemption or something like? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I'm not. I hate the first person because I it messes me up. I feel like I got vertigo. You know what I mean? Because you never see you as a person, and you always spinning around with the controls trying to figure out okay which way is up. And I'm like, I'm like, I can't do that. So I'm like, I've never gotten into first person games because I just can't. I mean, it just blows my mind. I just can't. I can't do it. So I'm like, all right. But again, I'm more of a sports person player.
Me too.
So
I
spend hours
like
on
Madden,
sports games.
2K. I play that all day for sure.
Yeah. So I'm a guy like that. But again, some of the I do Mortal Kombat. Like I love Mortal Kombat.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah. I get down on Mortal Kombat. Bring that. You want some of that Mortal Kombat?
Hey,
bring
you
that.
Probably beat me in that. Yeah, I played Mortal Kombat in years.
Come over this way.
But I play at Madden though. We can run one in Madden for all day.
Yeah, we get down on the Madden too. I still owe BJ. Shout out my man BJ, Big Bing's son from Big Bing's Break Room Podcast. He beat my butt on the Madden when he first came over to my house, and I still owe him some get back on that. But anyway, so we can talk about games all day. So let's get into this Drake thing. So Drake since this is 2G's, Darius, have you ever heard of Atari?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, me and my brother.
That's way back, Kathy.
A Sega Genesis. We used to play like Paperboy on it. It's still in my house, actually.
Yeah.
That old now.
Yeah. That's going way back though, right there. You talking about Atari, like Nintendo and stuff like that. Yeah, like the first games and stuff like that. I remember Techno Bowl and all that other stuff. The football where you just had the squares. I mean the lines. You had the bleep with the lines. I was like, oh man, and we thought that was the ish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the crazy thing. We thought that was it right there.
Yeah, man. We were playing with lines, and we thought that was the ish. We were like, oh man, look at we beat lines. And then when they came out with real people, oh man, it was a game changer. But that was so funny.
GTA. Yeah.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Because I mean, I'm dating myself, but that is funny to me because I remember that like it was yesterday when that first came out. It was like a little handheld thing with lines, and we were like, oh my God. Yeah, Sega, exactly, Kathy. So, but anyway, let's get into the Drake thing. Okay, so here's a story with Drake. If you guys haven't heard about that yet, hey, Carly, put up that picture. So we can see the two in the story that we are referring to and talking about right here. All right, so this is Drake, and this is the woman. Now, see, this is a story. So she was on a record label, the same record label as Drake, and they flew out, or Drake flew them out on a private jet to help her out with the album. So she brought, her fiance came out with her and supporting her. He's been supporting her in her music career for years. Mm-hmm. So he flew out with her, and in the mix of putting this album together and helping out with the album, Dre smashes.
Oh my God.
Dre hits the girl. Now, this was all supposedly happened. But just the other day on the gram, Drake kind of confirmed it and posted like no regrets. That's all he posted, like no regrets. So take that for whatever it's worth. Right. He posted like no regrets. So so if you ain't got no regrets, then from a guy's perspective, okay, I hit that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not really much you can get. So is the fiance one? Is he like trying to like he wants some money or something, or he?
No. They were engaged for 8 years, and he broke off the engagement because she smashed off on Drake. So I mean, because everybody talked about this. So in this situation, though, who do you think is wrong? Like who's at fault here? In this love triangle.
Exactly, that's what you're tricky. Because it's like, well, if you're the girl, and it's like, well, you have the opportunity to smash Drake. That's something to brag about. But if you're if you're Drake, Drake don't care. If with my generation, say if the girl is choosing, then that. But if it's the man, he kind of just suck. It is what it is. I mean, if that's your girl choosing Drake, then it's what it is.
Yeah, come on, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't blame Drake. I'll tell you that right there.
No, yeah. Oh no, not at all.
Yeah, and Drake did what any other single rich.
Exactly.
I can get whatever I want whenever I want it kind of guy would have done. You know what I mean? It's like, again, I don't know. See, me as a guy, just me. Now, again, you can chime in on the comments if you want to. As a single guy, if I was single and I was dating a fine girl, like she's nice, I wouldn't take her around somebody like Drake. Why would I do that? Like, why would I do that? Like, I'm not doing that.
Was a dude there too? Like, was he at the record label, like on the island too? Or it was just...
Yeah, he flew out with them. He flew out. They smashed while he was out there. Like they was together. Like they were all out there. He smashed.
See,
I'm not. See, the guy probably was thinking like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go hang out with Drake. He was probably all excited.
Yeah, he probably was. Yeah, I'm hanging out with Drake. I'm gonna bring my girl. We finna go to this island. Man, Drake no. They were coming out anyway. Drake was flying the girl out. The guy was just kind of like coming along. Mm-hmm. So it was more like the girl, but the guy was probably like, hey, yeah, I'm hanging out with Drake. I'm getting ready to go hang out with Drake. He was probably all excited. Right. Private jet. I'm going to fly out there, and he didn't know he was bringing the party. Mm-hmm. Drake probably didn't even know he was coming. He thought the dude was probably gonna stay home.
No, I'm sure Drake had to know he was coming.
Drake just didn't care. It's what it was.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he didn't care because, again, it might have been the girl. Like you said, the girl probably chose him. The girl was probably like, hey, like you know, we're gonna I'll get out here. I'm gonna hang out with Drake. She probably mad that the fiance wanted to go. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm surprised that the fiance let him go with him.
Yeah, she was probably like, why you gotta come?
Right. But that's when you no, I'm not gonna let you go hang out with Drake, mama. Nah.
Yeah. Like, no. Yeah, I'm coming on this trip.
Right.
You better believe I'm coming on this trip. All right. You know, oh, Drake flying you out to a private island? Oh, yeah, I'm coming on this trip.
Yeah.
I'm taking off.
Automatically, yep.
Yeah, I'm putting in my vacation time right now for that trip. I'm giving my job that 2 weeks. I'm like,
Exactly.
I'm gonna be on vacation. I'm be on vacation this week right here.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, I'll be back. I'm not letting my wife fly out to no private island on a private jet to go hang out with Drake. All right. No, it's not gonna happen. No, that you're just setting yourself up for that. All right.
Exactly.
All right. So, but I don't know. I guess the moral to the story is, you know, again, just guys, don't take your girl around somebody single and wealthy.
Exactly. But I think it's kind of messed up because the dude did everything he could. I could see if he let her off by herself and it happened, but he was there too. He was trying to prevent it. So it's like, well, I don't know. I would hope he was trying to prevent it.
Listen, you're not gonna prevent that.
Exactly.
You set yourself up for a fail. Okay, let me tell people from your generation. You set yourself up. All right.
Right.
Because trust me, if I'm a multi-millionaire, if I got all kind of money, all kind of game, I'm young, I'm talented, I'm sexy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all of that already, but minus the money. But if you got all that and then you're gonna bring your girl around me, what if the guy was ugly? Which guy, Kathy? The fiance or Drake? But if you bring your girl around a single guy that's got money and stuff like that, I mean, you really rolling the dice.
Yeah,
and you're engaged. You're engaged though. Not married. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't think I would have a problem with my wife because I know my wife.
Right.
Not that I would let her go single. I wouldn't do that either.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if I go to, Jake says, "Hey, I want to fly you and your wife out private island, yada yada yada." I'm not worried at that point because again, I'm married. But if I'm engaged and we're single. No, I'm not doing that. I'll be like, thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. It's a good look, but we're not gonna be able to make that trip.
Right.
We're not doing that. We're not coming. I'm not bringing you dinner. But so anyhow, we'll figure this one out. We'll see how it goes. And again, you're checking out 2Gs on Media Room 360 every. Drake. What if Drake was ugly? Oh. Come on, Kathy. Come on, Kathy. It don't matter. You got to keep it 100, Kathy. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the point, Kathy. She's a fat and ugly and a good businessman. That's the point. It don't matter. If Drake was fat and ugly, but still a multi-millionaire, young,
money
single,
talk.
Yeah. They not doing it for that. Drake proving that everyone that he is one hit wonder, a musical legend. Drake was one. You think he was? I don't know, David, if he was wrong for that. I mean, because again, they single, and again, it's the girl. I ain't got no feelings. I ain't got no feelings for the guy.
Yeah.
You know, like again, if I'm single, rich,
Drake don't know, man.
Drake don't know the dude like that, and because the girl was probably like, you know what, I'm single. We we haven't been getting
Exactly.
along. We haven't been getting along that well these last couple of days. It's been on my nerves.
I called it off anyway, so it's not like
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
getting married. It's like,
yeah. We think well, it's been 8 years. We don't really know yet. So I guess you just call me single. Yeah.
Exactly.
We know how you women do.
That's
all right?
exactly what happened.
Yeah, we know how you women do. We know how you talk it. But so we'll see how it works out. Anyway, so again, thank you guys for checking out 2G Saturday night, 8 p.m. Central every Saturday night, right here on Media Room 360. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to go over this list real quick. Top 5 things. Top 5 things we think you should may want to think about for getting your mom for Mother's Day if you haven't bought her something yet, a last-minute gift or something like that, and which you should have bought her something by now. But just in case you didn't, and you want to put it off, because I've done that too. I'm like, hey, Mom, happy Mother's Day, but I got your gift coming because I hadn't had time to buy anything. But I'll get her something, and I'll send it later. So you might be in that boat too. You might be like the last minute. Well, I'll get her something. I'll call, but I'll get her something later. So you might need a gift idea. So we got the top 5 things that you should think about getting your mom for Mother's Day, and that is coming up next on 2Gs right here on Media Room 360. We'll be back in a minute.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.
All right, that's our fast food critique right now.
The chubby Mike critique. It's the chubby Mike.
I like the thin Domino's because you can eat like 2 pies with the thin.
Oh wait, we got
there I
a
go. That
picture
was
of
me
Mike
right there.
with the hot syrup. Look at the chubby Mike.
Right there. That's IHOP. That's IHOP right there, y'all. That's IHOP right there.
Look at the chubby Mike.
For those people who think I'm lying, that's it, right? That person right there would go to a 24-hour McDonald's, right, and get the Big Mac, the #1, right, with an orange drink, and I'd get a 1/4 pounder so I could eat it on the walk home. That's ridiculous.
Look at that Mike.
Hold on, don't make me send my picture of Jay Black. Look at Jay. Tell me he looked like Professor Clump. He pointed at the cup like he's still cool.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent
Yeah, that's funny. They look totally different, man. Big up Michael Sean and Jay Black because their weight thing is looks amazing right now. They're in shape. All right, cool. Welcome back to 2Gs, 2 generations, 2 thoughts, 2 guys, 1 right now, right here, live on Media Room 360 every Saturday night, 8 p.m. Central. We are right here for you guys talking about some of the hottest topics going on the planet. And thank you guys for really making us #1. We are.
Man, I gotta find me my laptop charger.
Yeah, man, find that thing. According to picantesauce.com, we are the #1 show on Saturday night.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, seriously. According to picantesauce.com. So you check us. We are the #1 show on a Saturday night, and again, we want to thank you guys for making us #1 across the planet. Thank you so much. All right, so again, download the app. It's free, Media Room 360, and you can also download Free Agent Radio, and make sure you do that. Share, like, pass it on to a friend, and again, ask 10 friends. Ask 10 friends. They know about 2Gs. I promise you. If you ask them, they'll tell you. They'll be like, "Yeah, I heard of 2Gs."
Yep.
Saturday night. Call somebody up right now. Say like, "Have you heard of 2Gs?" And they'll tell you, "Sure." All right. I guarantee you. So pass that on. Every Saturday night, we're here for you. All right. So let's pull up that list real quick, and we'll go over this list for you guys of things that you should be or could get your mom for Mother's Day if you haven't ponied up and fell to the matrix right now and got her a gift already. All right, because we know it's a plot. Mother's Day is a plot. It is. It's a plot to put pressure on dads because they don't do nothing for Father's Day. Father's Day is the most underrated holiday on the planet. All right.
You think so?
Yeah, we get nothing. Father's Day is underrated. Come on, man. It's an underrated holiday. You couldn't even tell me the date right now. What's the date for Father's Day?
I have no clue. It's March, right? It's in March. I think it's in March.
See what I'm saying? I think it's in March. You have no idea. We don't see. Nobody cares about Father's Day. It's like it's an underrated holiday. We don't get nothing. We used to get the big piece of chicken. We don't even get the big piece of chicken anymore.
And the big turkey leg or something.
Yeah, we don't get none of that no more. We get nothing. We get like whatever. We get leftovers. We get scraps. So,
right.
I mean, Mother's Day is the ish. I mean, for everybody, it's always Mother's Day. It's like Christmas and Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like two big holidays. Like Mother's Day is a big deal. I mean, and Father's Day is nothing. We don't get nothing. So anyway, hey, Carly, you got that list? Something in my ear. You got that list? Pull up that list for us real quick, Carly, so we can roll down these items real fast and see what's up on the list. All right, so there we go. Number 5. What's that? Life Around Two Angels bath bomb set. That's the bath bomb set.
Women love those, man.
You do? I mean, would you think about getting that for your mom?
Maybe not for my mom, maybe for my girl.
Your girl?
Maybe something for like your wife or something. But yeah,
Okay.
Women love those little bath bomb things.
Okay, hey, never knew. Clueless on that one. Because I take baths though. I take baths. As a guy, I take baths. Because I cycle a lot.
Right.
So I take a lot of Epsom salt baths. So I don't know if I would want to steal one of those bombs from my wife if I bought that.
Try it out. It's like
I don't know.
different flavors and stuff. So
I don't know, Kathy. What do you think? I should get in touch with my sensitive side. All right, and then let's see. Let's roll. Let's go number 4. What's number 4? A cookbook. It looks like a cookbook. Yeah, I can't hardly see that, but it looks like a cookbook. A cookbook. I don't know. I think my wife would find that insulting because she doesn't cook.
yeah, I was saying if she don't cook, then that's kind of like, are you trying to say something?
Yeah. Well, I'd be like, what are you trying to say? Yeah.
Yeah, so that one might be a little iffy, but if they throw it out, I for sure get it.
Well, I mean, if she loved to cook. Now, if my wife loved to cook and I got her a cookbook, that probably be on point. But my wife doesn't cook. She hates cooking. So if I got her cookbook, she'd be like, what? Like, really?
Yeah, so that was a little iffy. So
yeah, that's a couch present right there. I like to call that a couch present. Like that kind of gift right there, have you guys on the couch. Real quick.
Exactly. All right. What's number 3?
Yeah. Roll number 3. Here we go. Scroll up. And the number 3 thing that you should be or could be getting your mom, the jewelry thing, the bracelet. Yeah, the bracelet. Now I thought about that today. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I got my wife some jewelry, so I thought about a bracelet today, but I was like, nah, I nixed the bracelet idea because of the size. Because bracelets always look small to me for females, but it fits their wrist. But it looks small to me because I got a bigger wrist. So I'm like, I'm like, no, I don't think I want to get her a bracelet because it's like that. I can't figure out that whole size thing. So what do you think? You think bracelet? Yes or no?
Yeah, I mean, you can never go wrong with jewelry, bracelet, earrings, necklace. I even like for my girlfriend, but I bought her anklets. I mean, anklets are something that even some little charm bracelet. So yeah,
nice on the anklet thing. Good move. All right, D with the slickness.
Yeah,
got the anklet. All right. So that is the number 3 thing right there, and number 2 thing that you could be getting your mom. I have no idea. It's a jewelry holder, like a little bowl. Yeah, like a little bowl that probably goes in like the bathroom upstairs, and upstairs, downstairs, wherever your master bathroom is at, on your wife's side. you give her this little bowl right there. She could just toss her jewelry in that she's worn for the day or something like that, and just like toss it in that bowl. I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Some
That
some ladies will look at that and be like, "Oh my gosh, this is something I needed." But some ladies might be like, and just throw it in the corner and forget about it. So
I don't know. What do you think, Kathy? You're the woman on the panel tonight. So, Kathy, what do you think? The bowl for the jewelry, is that a winner or a loser? We'll find out. All right, but let's roll on because we're almost out of time here. The number one thing right here, according to this website, will be the ancestry DNA. Yeah. I don't know. You like that?
I'm not a fan of those things because that's so. I mean, if she wants to know who she is, then yeah, I guess. But that's a weird one.
Yeah, that's a weird gift. I don't know. Like, I guess well, I don't know if it's an in thing, but it's some things that people are getting into right now, figuring out their DNA, their history, their lineage,
right.
Going back and stuff like that. I don't know if my wife would want something like that. She'd be like, "What are you thinking?"
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You're like, dude, like really? My wife would be like, "What in the hell gave you the idea that I wanted to figure this out?"
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like, what hint did I drop to let you know? Get me a DNA kiss.
Exactly.
Like my wife drops hints. She'd be like, "What did I say that made you think I wanted a DNA kiss?"
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no
clue.
I don't know
about that one.
That's what the list said. It was the number one thing. So
they had some couple good ones, but I don't know about the last two. The last two were a little iffy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure the DNA thing is probably good. I don't know. We'll figure that one out. But anyhow, so there you go. According to that website right there, that is the top 5 things that you could be thinking about getting your mom for Mother's Day. Whatever you do for mom, just remember, she's important. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her.
Right.
And whether you got a good relationship or a bad relationship with your mom, tomorrow is a day that you should just reach out to her and just say thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lose accumulation on everything but jewelry. Yeah, see like the jewelry thing will work all the time, right, Kathy? Like, so again, it's a jewelry thing. So like the jewelry thing works. Again, that's the route I went.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with jewelry.
Yeah, I won't say what I got from my wife because she could be listening, but I went the jewelry route this year. I went the jewelry route and some other things, a couple of other little knickknack gifts that I think that she would like. So that's how I rolled out on that one. All right, but anyway, you guys have a great Mother's Day tomorrow. Thank you again so much for tuning in to 2Gs. What's up, Sherry? How are you? Thank you. Good evening to you. Thank you guys for tuning in to 2Gs every Saturday night. We will be here for you 8 p.m. Central right here on Media Room 360. Don't forget, download the app. It is free. And you could download also the Free Agent Radio app for the morning show, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Shout out my man Jay Black, DJ Cam, Sexy Mo. And don't forget, tune in Monday morning. Start off your week right with the Takeover Legends once again. And then Monday on Big Bink's Break Room Podcast, which I'm a part of with my man Big Bink and my girl Shani Scott. We have a guest, Lalia. Lalia is a young actress on Station 19, the TV show that comes on every week. And she's going to be on the show on Monday. Looking very much forward to that conversation. She's got a clothing line that she just started. Also, she just was featured in People Magazine. And so she's doing a lot of big things, and she will be on our show on Monday, 8:00, Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. Make sure you check that out on Monday. My girl Lalia will be in the studio with us. All right. So you guys have a great Mother's Day, a great rest of the weekend. Whatever you do, be safe. Any last and final thoughts, Darius?
No, just happy Mother's Day. Everybody be safe. Please don't, pick up the phone. You only got one mom. You can't never replace her. So pick up the phone. Give your sister and them a call too. Like I said in the beginning, don't forget about them. Your aunties, your cousins.
Just don't get them a gift. You don't have to get them a
Yeah,
gift.
don't get them a gift.
All
At
right?
least give somebody a call. So that's
Yeah,
all
give
I
them a
got.
call. Yeah, don't put that pressure on yourself to get those lower
Yeah.
tier moms a gift. All right, just give them a phone call. They'll appreciate the thought, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You sitting up there thinking about them. All right.
Mhm.
So again, you guys have a great rest of the weekend. Thanks again for tuning in to 2Gs. We will see you next Saturday, 8 p.m. Central, right here on Media Room 360.
Peace out.
Yeah. Thanks, Carly.
Thank
Awesome job, Carly. Awesome. That's our producer, by the way, Carly Starr. Make sure you follow her on Instagram. She's on Instagram doing big things, and she is like the #1 producer according to TacoBell.com. TacoBell.com has her rated as the #1 producer on the planet right now. All right?
Check her out, man.
Check her out. She's hot. All right, we out. See you.